Hey everybody, welcome to the Challenge Foundation 2020 Breakfast. My name is Dat Lee and I'm a Challenge Foundation scholar. I was planning on joining you in person at the Cable Center this year, but by a twist of fate, I'll be hosting you from my parents' house in Denver. So as of right now, I am finishing up my last presentation and my last test of undergraduate ever. It's surreal. It hasn't hit me yet, but it's surreal. The hard part is just not being with the people I care about. But if anything, it's made it all the more important to just push through, make it count even more. Thanks for taking the time out today to hear my story. I'm going to be sharing a bit about myself and my family, as well as walking you through how the Challenge Foundation does what it does. So in my family, there's 3 rules. Family first, go to school, and then respect anyone older than you. They were never able to finish school. My dad never got through 5th grade. My mom never finished high school. Mostly not their fault because of the war. Both my grandpas were serving officers for the Southern Vietnamese working with Americans. Because of that, there was a bounty on my dad's dad, so he was never able to settle for more than about a week out of school. So eventually they had to go in hiding. So, that's their life, is to make sure we get an education. That's why my parents were ecstatic when we found out I'd been chosen for the Challenge Foundation. The Challenge Foundation's mission is to break the cycle of poverty for scholars, such as myself, through opening doors to educational opportunities and unlocking each scholar's potential. Challenge makes an 11-year commitment providing holistic and comprehensive support to scholars from 6th grade through college graduation. Each year, Challenge selects 8 to 10 scholars from a pool of more than 200 students from across the Denver metro area. Scholars are selected for their academic aptitude, potential, and drive. The competitive application process includes teacher recommendations, testing, a summer applicant program, interviews, and 2 visits to the student's home. Students must also complete an application to one of Challenge's partner schools: St. Mary's Academy, Colorado Academy, Kent Denver School, St. Anne's Episcopal School, and Grayland Country Day School. Challenge supports 70 students in grades 6 through 12 with a scholarship to our partner school. Our partner schools provide generous financial aid to each scholar, and the remaining portion of tuition is funded by Challenge and the family. Today, I want to take a moment to say congrats to the incoming class of Challenge Scholars. This year, we have 8 extraordinary scholars heading off to begin their journey at a partner school. Congrats to all of you. But Challenge is much more than a scholarship. Challenge provides a comprehensive system of support services as well, beginning with a Challenge advisor who works closely with each student and coordinates services between the school, mentor, and family. I know in my case, I really needed my Challenge advisor to step in and help with the big stuff and the small stuff. Whether it's sports, whether I needed a textbook, or even preparing for the ACT and the SAT, she was the one that was looking for tutors for me. Another critical support that Challenge offers is the mentorship program. Scholars are matched with a mentor in the 6th grade, and mentors are volunteers from the community who provide support, advice, and friendship. Mentors become friends, just someone to hang out with once a month, and they are just one more way the Challenge Foundation increases our exposure to people and worlds we wouldn't have otherwise encountered. My mentor, Jeremy, is really free-flowing and relaxed. He gives me advice. He went on my first college visit. Challenge also keeps us busy in the summer with an academic and cultural enrichment program for scholars in grades 6 through 9. This program provides vital academic preparation for students, as well as exposure to many enrichment opportunities such as swim lessons, guest speakers, and cultural activities. But at the same time, there were group activities, get to know each other. We did some outdoor hiking stuff, activities that I don't think any of us would have done or have the opportunity to do without the summer program. In my family, I'll be the first ever to wear the cap and gown, and it's not just me. Over 90% of our scholars will be the first ones in their families to go to college. Challenge was a huge source of support for me all throughout college, especially my sophomore year when I was deciding my major. They also helped me get my first internship, and some scholars even receive financial support during college as well. They really stick by us and make sure we get to the finish line of earning a college degree. But the biggest thing that I got from being in Challenge is self-respect. So culturally speaking, my culture, the Vietnamese culture, is you don't speak up, especially when it comes to someone older than you. I think being in Challenge, I learned how to speak up for myself, say what I want, and incorporate sort of my culture into it. It's always been, how do I help other people? Now it can be, how can I help myself as I help other people? Lastly, Challenge is there to help families when they face tough times. Right now, many Challenge Foundation families are facing obstacles due to the COVID-19 crisis, such as job loss or income loss, and Challenge's built-in system of holistic family support has enabled staff to respond promptly and appropriately to each need.
I'm Rand Harrington, head of school at Kent Denver. There's never been a time in our history where it's become more important and urgent that we hear and learn and come to understand people with different lived experiences, certainly different than our own. Each of the Challenge Scholars brings to our schools a clear voice and connects communities across racial and economic boundaries in ways that support all of our students and helps us to find solutions to complex and seemingly intractable societal level problems. Thank you, Challenge Foundation.
And with that idea in mind, we have a short story to share with you about the Challenge Foundation scholar, Liz Quiones, a graduating senior from St. Mary's Academy.
I would describe these past 7 years as very memorable. I remember watching the last seniors run through the halls on their last day of school. So having this coronavirus hit, I just feel like I've been robbed of the memories that I could have made. But the most important thing that this whole thing has made me learn is just to value my time. And I think it's important to value every minute and every moment that we have. So I am a middle child. I have an older brother. I have a younger sister. I live with my mom and dad. We have 4 dogs. When I started working was in 7th, 8th grade. I worked at my auntie's restaurant and I was a waitress. I started paying my phone bill and contributing to my family. I just thought it was another thing I had to do. When I come home, I have to take care of my sister as my mom either does the food or cleans the house. I also have to clean the house. I want to give my parents everything that they need and to thank them for what they have sacrificed for me.
Being accepted into the Challenge Foundation was huge. I was able to go to St. Mary's Academy starting in 6th grade.
My peers at St. Mary's, they focus on their academics, and that's what they have on the top of their list. They were already used to the environment, and for me, coming from a completely different environment, it was a little bit harder. I would probably feel a little left out if I didn't have those resources that Challenge was able to give me. Every scholar's paired up with a mentor. 7 years ago, I met my mentor. Her name is Marla. We've gone hiking, we've gone to movies, we've gone to plays, we've done a lot of pedicures and manicures. She's been a great friend to me. St. Mary's is a tough school because you have to communicate with your teachers in order to succeed in your classes. You have to open up to people, get to know them. I did varsity volleyball after school. I was also the co-founder with my friend Karina of a Life 101. So basically we taught the girls in our club life skills. We taught them meal prep, how to change a tire, how to write a check, simple things that we thought people didn't know.
Liz Quinones. She has made such an impact on our community just by how involved she has been. She looks and sees that there is a need. And she goes and brings about that change. She felt that we need a skills class and she started it. I love that she understands at such a young age that she's part of a bigger whole.
When the coronavirus hit, everything changed. I started to get more hours working at Home Depot. Right now, it's very busy. A lot of upset customers, but we have to weave our way around them sometimes. Being able to balance academics with my family, it's been hard. One afternoon, I was just so tired. I just didn't know what to do, so all I started to do was to cry. But then I just realized if I did give up, something would be wasted that shouldn't have been wasted. I start to think of my parents, my sister, challenge.
Today, we are meeting here to decorate our cars and get them all ready for a parade to all the seniors' houses, all the Challenge Foundation seniors. So, I mean, I'm not an artist, but we just tried to make it special and celebrate the seniors in the best way we could.
I think when I look back in this period of time, this is when I first realized how valuable community is. It just gives me a little kick on the back to say, like, you got this. You have people around you that will support you and will help you through it.
Thank you, Challenge Foundation, for the best 7 years. And to my fellow scholars,
Congratulations, class of 2020, we did it.
My name is Birte Mohammed, and I hope to attend Loyola Marymount University in the fall and study international relations.
My name is Brian Labra Vergara. I'll be attending Skidmore College in Saratoga Springs in the fall, and I plan on studying business.
I'm Elizabeth Quinones. I'm going to Colorado State University, and I am planning to study business administration with a minor in communication.
I'm Guillermo Garcia Tejeda, and I'll be attending the University of San Diego in the fall. I plan to study computer science there.
I'm Haley Vasquez, and I will be attending Skidmore College in the fall. I plan to study international relations and business management.
Hi, I'm Jackie Jaramillo, and I will be attending Scripps College in the fall to study biology.
Hi, I'm Karina Hogan, and I'll be attending Colorado State University in the fall. I plan to study business administration.
Hi, I'm Paulina Ursua. I will be attending Santa Clara University in the fall, and I will be majoring in environmental studies with a minor in biology.
Hi, I'm Sebastian Parra Estrada. I'll be going to CSU next fall, and I plan to major in apparel and merchandising.
My name is Sergio Hernandez. I'll be attending Colorado College in the fall, and I plan to study business and economics.
And as for my class of Challenge Scholars who are graduating this spring, I want to say congratulations. We have beat the odds as well. We may not be hitting any parties this week, but please join me in putting on your cap and gown.
My name's Iris Herrera, and I just graduated with a Bachelor's of Exercise Science from St. Louis University.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Duhan, and I graduated with a bachelor's degree in special education from Florida Gulf Coast University.
I'm Dat Lee. I graduated from Muhlenberg College with a bachelor's degree in finance and business administration.
I'm Hector Peralta, and I graduated from the University of Notre Dame with a bachelor's degree in marketing and film.
I'm Jasmine Terrazas, and I graduated from St. Louis University with a bachelor's in criminology and criminal justice, and I minored in Italian and urban poverty studies.
Alexa Montesinos, Macalester College, double major in neuroscience and biology.
Hi, my name is Bree Floyd, and I graduated cum laude from the George Washington University with my BA in political science and criminal justice.
My name is Latavia Pineda. I graduated from American University with a bachelor's degree in international relations.
Hello, my name is Lana Henderson, and I graduated cum laude from the University of Missouri's Journalism School.
Congratulations to all of our scholars, and Dat, you did an amazing job as our host this year for this virtual breakfast. I'm Kay Stokes, one of the board members, and I'm excited to have an opportunity to appeal to you about the change that you can make and the impact you can continue to make. Now, I do want to tell you that we've got a special surprise this year. We've got 2 matching grants, one for $300,000 from an anonymous donor, and another one from the Goots family for $75,000. Now, everything that we raise from the breakfast, they are going to match to those numbers, and we just want to say thank you to them, and we want to encourage you that anything you choose to give is going to be matched and doubled, and so let's make this a successful breakfast. Now, it's important for us at the Challenge Foundation to acknowledge there are many things going on in this world, horrific tragedies, protests, all the different things that we are experiencing, including coming out of this pandemic. And a lot of the times we can be faced with that question of what can I actually do? I think as you've seen in this video, the amazing impact that we can make on the lives of students as they are changing the cycle of poverty. In fact, this is almost a celebration for Challenge, because despite all of the things that we're seeing going on in the community today, for over 20 years we've been addressing it directly through mentoring, empowering, educating, and coming alongside students and families to create leaders. I think we would all agree that it's leadership that we need right now. Leadership that's equipped to talk across spectrums and to look towards the future, to draw from their own personal experiences, but more importantly, leaders that can demonstrate what it looks like to overcome their environment, to become successful. And each one of our Challenge students have done that, but they've done it with your help as donors. So I would like to ask you, if you are considering making a gift to the Challenge Foundation, there's 2 ways you can do that. Here in the email, you will see a red button. You touch that red button, it'll take you to an opportunity for you to be able to pay online. The other thing you can do is send a check to the Challenge Foundation to the address that's contained here in the email where this video is. More importantly, you have impacted these lives as volunteers, volunteering and giving your time year after year after year. So if you're thinking about volunteering time in one of our programs or specifically as a mentor, we've got students that are looking for mentors, people that will be part of their journey as you saw here in the video. And for you to be able to reach out to connect with those students, simply through the link, communicate to Challenge that you have a desire to be a mentor. Finally, I would ask you to think about this. This is a different year. Obviously, we're doing this virtually. We're doing it online. We're doing it through video. But if you would also take a moment to think about the people that you can forward this video to so that they can hear these amazing, encouraging stories. I know we could all use a heaping dose of encouragement right now. And I think this video does a great job of presenting these stories so that they can encourage and inspire other people in your sphere of influence that may have never heard of this organization and the dynamic things that they're doing with young leaders in the community for over 20 years. So take an opportunity to think about who it is that you can impact and who you can touch, but more importantly, as a whole, I want to thank people specifically. First, from the outside, if you're new to the Challenge Foundation, thank you for taking time to watch this video. We don't take that lightly. We understand that you dedicated time to understand our story, so thank you. To the person that invited you and the donors that have continued to support the Challenge Foundation, we want to thank you, because you truly are the backbone of how this organization continues to move forward with such efficiency to reach these students. To our mentors, unconditional thank you from all of our students. You are part of their journey and you are part of their success story. And that's something you should have pride in. And we just appreciate the commitment you've made to these students, but more importantly, we know in your own experience how valuable these students have become to you. We know they're part of your family. To the staff of the Challenge Foundation, it's amazing how much that you guys can accomplish, how efficiently you run this organization, how few of you there are, but how mighty your impact is. And to the board of directors, Thank you. I know for me, it's personally an honor to serve in an organization like this, where we're not talking about ways that we can reach the kids, but we're talking about ways that we can continue to equip our staff because they do such a phenomenal job. Thank you for bringing so many people from different backgrounds to the table to make an impact in our world and our community. And thank you for helping keep us on point and focused on what it is to reach a small group of leaders and see large successes. So on behalf of the Challenge Foundation, once again, thank you for our video. We look forward to partnering with you here in the future, and we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.